All right. Hello, hello, hello. And thanks for being here. Today, we're going to talk about how to turn brand new leads into clients in 3 days. We're going to be talking about the Serve Lead Sell Masterclass. And I'm also going to give you some nuggets that you will not want to miss. I recently polled my 8,500 member group, the Grow Your Business for Fitness Instructors, Trainers, and Coaches group on Facebook. And I asked them what they need the most in support right now. And overwhelmingly, they said leads. And specifically, what they said is that they need help finding and selling to their perfect future buyers. If this is you, give me a hell yes in the comments. I want to hear from you. So, you guys, hashtag live, hashtag replay, give me a hell yes in the comments if this is you. Finding and selling to your perfect future buyers is hard, and not just because as fitness professionals and as wellness professionals, we haven't been given sales skills. We don't know sales skills. We haven't practiced sales skills, but also because we don't even know where to find the people to have the conversations with. So I could teach you about having productive service-based conversations all day long, but if I don't teach you where to find the people to have conversations with, it doesn't do any good. So if this is you, if you are posting diligently on social, but the only engagement you're getting is from your mom, or if you have no idea what to say to a prospective client and you're not getting any opportunities to practice because you're not even booking sales calls, or if you are constantly pushing down this nagging suspicion that there is so much more out there for you in your business, if only you could figure out how to harness the power of your passion and expertise by finding your perfect future clients. I work with clients every day who were tired of waiting for their clients to come in via word of mouth. And so they decided to do something about it. That's kind of what differentiates my clients from my followers, from my listeners, and from just every other fit pro out there. So this week, I'm going to tell you about a special opportunity to work with me for 3 days to get your lead generation systematized so that you can start having conversations that lead to sales with your perfect future clients. Are you excited? You guys, give me a hell yes. Before we get started, let me intro the show. I'm Kelly Coulter. In 2020, I became absolutely obsessed with helping fitness professionals build their businesses so that they could serve their clients during the pandemic. Now I help coaches just like you make more impact with your perfect future clients without adding hours to your day by leveraging the life-changing work that you are already doing. These episodes are specifically designed to deliver mindset, business, and direct response marketing tips that will truly move the needle on your business. You ready to get started? Let's go. Okay, so before we get started, I need for you guys to give me a little hearts and fire. Let me know how excited you are about this topic. Let me know what you are trying in order to find leads. What have you tried? What has worked for you? What has not worked for you? Whenever I start a coaching call with one of my clients, I always start off with celebrations. So I'll talk for a second, we'll just chat with each other, and then I'll say, "Hey, what are your celebrations for the week?" Because I want them to see how far they've come. I want them to own the progress that they've made. And so we do that by kind of reviewing the results that they've had over the last week. So I want to do that with you, but I'm going to do it in a different way. So, you guys know I've been going through this move and I've described it as traumatic because I'm a big baby about it, right? If you don't know, moved my family from a little bit over 3,000 square feet into a log cabin about a mile away from my old house that is a little bit right around 2,000 square feet. So we bought a log cabin on the lake here in Lake Murray, Columbia, South Carolina. We are rehabbing it. So there are a ton of renovation projects going on. And when I first moved a few weeks ago, y'all, it was traumatic. The movers came and they dumped 3,000 square feet of stuff into this 2,000 square foot house. And I ran from end to end of this house, like cleaning things and trying to organize things and trying to like just dig myself out from under all this stuff. And so it took a few weeks, starting to feel better. We've got some of our projects done. So thought I would celebrate some of that with you guys. So here are the updates. We have gotten 18 trees taken out. So we've got a yard. We're super excited about that. I've cleaned all of the windows from top to bottom in the downstairs, and that is a huge job. So, yay, celebration there. But here's the big one. So 2 owners ago in this log cabin, there was a cat lady. I think that's the best way to say it. We have a wraparound porch, and a corner of the wraparound porch had been made into a screened-in porch. And then the screened-in porch had been reinforced with chicken wire, and she was keeping feral cats out there, is my understanding. So I don't know how long that went on for. I don't know if it was like months or years or what the deal was there, but there was like a cat cage on the wraparound porch. So one of my first priorities when I got into this house was to get rid of the cat cage. Has anybody dealt with like a kind of a gross renovation situation before? I want you to let me know in the comments if you have. Grossest project I've ever been involved in. We are ripping this cat cage down. We're taking boards out, and we're ripping down chicken wire, and then we're ripping down screen. And then with that, we're finding like cat feces that's caked between the structure and the wraparound porch structure. And it was awful. It was so gross, but the cat cage is now gone, and we have a full wraparound porch. So that's my celebration, and that is my little log cabin update. I hope you enjoyed it. So here's what I want you to take away from today. We've got 3 takeaways. We're talking about how to turn brand new leads, like leads that I'm going to tell you how to find, into clients in 3 days. So the takeaways, number 1, the mistakes your competitors are making and how to avoid them. So everybody's kind of got the same ideas about how to get out there and find their leads. We're going to talk about what are the mistakes and how to avoid them. Number 2, I want to talk to you about where your perfect future buyers are hiding and how to draw them out and get them to beg you for what you offer. And number 3, we're going to talk about what to do once you find your perfect future buyers, how to make them into clients without overserving and giving away freebie after freebie after freebie. Sound good? So let's talk about the first one. The big mistakes your competitors are making and how to avoid them. Here's what I see us doing. Fitness professionals, wellness professionals. Here's what I see us doing. Number 1, if you're taking notes, you can just make a little outline, 1, 2, 3, and then underneath I've got a few bullet points. So first bullet point under number 1, under the mistakes your competitors are making and how to avoid them. Trying to sell them what they need. So trying to sell prospective buyers what they need. And what I mean by that is we so often try to make ourselves into short order cooks, short order professionals in order to get clients. So we're out there, we're like, I've got the expertise. Yes, I understand nutrition. Yes, I understand yoga and anxiety. Yes, I understand. Not that yoga and anxiety are the same thing. I'm trying to think of some of the major purposes we serve. Yes, I understand aging populations. And yes, I understand how to serve kids. And so we go out and we start talking to like everybody, and we just try to sell them what they tell us they need or what they tell us that we want. So in the Serve Lead Sell Masterclass, instead of trying to sell them what they say they want or they need, I'm going to teach you how to pick your specialty and make your preferences into your policies. So I'm going to teach you how to make sure that you've got this one thing that you're putting a stake in the ground and saying, I am happiest, I am best, I serve the world the most powerfully when I fill in the blank here, whatever it is for you. I'm going to teach you how to make that a reality in your life so that you are no longer a short order professional and you're never just going, oh, yes, I can help you with that, and then making up a new custom offer for every single person that comes along. That's the first mistake that I see people making, trying to sell them what they need or want. The second one is this: not even trying, being a pest to family and friends. So looking around our lives, seeing Aunt Sally, who says she won't go to the gym until she loses another 10 pounds, or, you know, Uncle Ed, who has Parkinson's, and you know that he could really benefit from some strength training, or any number of people in our lives that you would love to see get healthier. And so you're going to them over and over again, and you're saying, I could help you. The problem with that is that they haven't raised their hand and said that they wanted help. And so we end up feeling like a pest to our family and friends. There is a better way. And so in the Serve Lead Sell Masterclass that's happening next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to teach you a better way how to find clients that want to work with you rather than trying to convince friends and family that they want to work with you. That's the number 2 mistake, being a pest to family and friends. And the number 3 mistake is this. If you've ever seen, do you remember the classic movie Pretty Woman? Julia Roberts, Richard Gere. She is a streetwalker. She's got his credit card. She's supposed to go find like beautiful clothes to go to dinner with him. She goes down Rodeo Drive. She's got his credit card in her pocket, and she goes into the shop and they won't serve her and they kick her out because she's still wearing the streetwalker clothes, right? So they assume that she doesn't have the money to buy the clothes in the shop. So then she goes back to the hotel and she's crying and upset, and the concierge helps her find someone that will buy her the clothes. So in the next scene, she's walking down Rodeo Drive. She's got the white suit on. She is like quintessential Julia Roberts. Beautiful makeup, hair pulled back, white wide-brimmed hat, and she's got the elbow full of shopping bags. And she is walking down Rodeo Drive and looking gorgeous. And she goes into the shop where they wouldn't serve her. And she says, "Hi, I was in here yesterday and you wouldn't serve me. Do you remember me?" And the woman says, "No." And she says, "You work on commission, right?" And the shop girl says, "Yes, I do." And she says, "Big mistake, huge. Sorry, I've got shopping to do." And she runs off and she does more shopping. Kimberly Marie is saying best scene ever. It is the best scene ever. Do you realize how often we as fitness professionals and wellness professionals pretty woman our own potential clients? We tell ourselves things like they won't pay, insert the price here, or they don't want to be committed for insert the amount of time here, or they can't afford. We did this a lot during COVID. We would say they can't afford to pay blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, you guys, there was money changing hands during COVID. I made my first six figures in my coaching business during COVID. There was money to be made if you had the right offer and could help them. So don't pretty woman your audience. And I'm going to teach you all of the mindset and information that you need in order to make the flip that switch in your mind from pretty womaning your audience to understanding your value. I'm going to do that by teaching you how to identify where you offer the highest value and how to find the people who want what you have to offer. That is what it's all about. So those are the three mistakes that we're really going to cover, and those are the big switches that I want to switch with you during the Serve Lead Sell Masterclass next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you haven't registered yet, by the way, you guys go to learn.fitprosconnect.com/SLS. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see it. It's learn.fitprosconnect.com/SLS. And I'll type that into the comments as well. learn.fitprosconnect.com/SLS. Just a little side note while I'm typing that in, I apologize if you had trouble finding the show on YouTube. I'm having trouble with these broadcasts through StreamYard. It's like every time I go live, it's telling me that I'm not going live into my group, and then I'm ending up having to stop it and restart it, and then that changes the address that got emailed out to everybody. So I apologize. Heck yes, Tanya will be there. I see Tanya saying she's going to be there. Kimberly Marie, did you register already as well? And then I see a few other people making comments, but I can't see your name because I'm coming in through StreamYard, and it only gives me your name if you give it permission. Okay, so moving on. I want to talk to you about where your perfect future buyers are hiding and how to draw them out and get them to beg for what you offer. So next week in the Serve Lead Sell Masterclass, we do specific lessons. There are 3 major lessons, and then I do a bunch of bonus content. The first major lesson is on programs that your perfect future buyer wants to buy. So I'm going to teach you how to create a program, how to work within your specialty, how to wake up every morning with a huge hell yes on your brain because you're so excited about what you're doing and the work that you're doing with your clients, because you know you are serving at the highest capacity and the highest value. You can only do that if you know the location of your perfect future buyers, because you can only really feel empowered to niche down when you know that you can find that niche and serve it. You guys, who here has taken my Nail Your Niche training? Let me know if you've taken my Nail Your Niche training. And then also, if you want that training ahead of next week when we start the Serve Lead Sell Masterclass, let me know and I will send it to you. So just give me a comment and I'll send it to you. That's a free training. It's called Nail Your Niche. And it's all about getting as granular as possible with the audience that you serve. Because when you know what you do and you know where in the world you add the highest value, then you know who needs what you have to offer. And that's really the best thing that you could have in your business. Audience offer alignment. That's what it's all about. When you have that, you make sales. End of story. When you are offering the thing to the people who are listening and they want it and need it, they will buy it from you. So that's what day 1 is all about. And within the Serve Lead Sell Masterclass next week, I'm going to teach you all about audience offer alignment, and I'm going to teach you about different ways to find those perfect future buyers so that you can be proactive in not only identifying your niche, but also in finding and communicating with members of your niche. It's nice to have a niche, but it doesn't matter if you are not making sales to individuals within that niche. Give me a hell yes on that one, you guys. And Charlene is asking, what are the times of the masterclass? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, noon Eastern, we'll be doing live lessons. Those will be recorded and they will be put in the Facebook group and you can watch them later. Those are live in Zoom. I will broadcast them into Facebook and I may answer a few questions during class, but really there's not a lot of audience interaction during those lessons. So it's okay if you miss it and watch it later. At 4 p.m., we do these special bonus coaching sessions. So that's 4 p.m. Eastern, special bonus coaching sessions where I help you with your homework, answer your questions. We do live laser coaching with the participants who are there. So those are beneficial to attend live if possible, because you can get questions answered and you may be able to get some live laser coaching from me. But either way, it's valuable even if you have to watch them in recording, because you will still get a lot out of hearing other people's questions. Thank you for the question, Charlene. Okay, so the second bullet point under that point about where your perfect future buyers are hiding, the second bullet point is this. There is a difference between where you're going to get your first clients or your first round of clients and where you will get your next clients and the clients after that. I call this the hot circle round. And I'm going to teach you where the first future buyers are. So if you decide on Monday that you have XYZ specialty, and that's what you're going to go after, and now you're going, okay, where do I find my first one so I can get this program running? I'm going to tell you where to find them. If you've got a program already in place and you need your next round of buyers, I'm going to tell you where to find them. So where your first and where your next buyers are hiding, that's your hot circle round. All right, number three. Number three, I'm going to teach you what to do once you find your perfect future buyers. How to make your perfect future buyers into clients without giving away freebies, over serving, being out there being a pest, cold direct messaging people, all of these things that we don't want to do and that aren't effective anyways. I'm going to teach you what to do instead. We're going to have a specific sales lesson that's all about having conversations that are service-based, that feel good on your end, that feel good on the client's end, and that develop your relationship and lead to sales from the right people. So once you know what to do when you've found your perfect future buyers, now you are truly empowered to build a business that continues to grow and that continues to feed you, continues to feed itself, continues to be the thing that you get to run day after day, week after week, and feel really positive about it. It's no longer about cold DMing and doing the sleazy, slimy things. It's about doing the things that work. So that's what I'm going to teach you next week. And Tanya is making a comment. She's saying, I was able to bring in my hot circle straight away. And that is the truth. Tanya was the master actually at looking at this one list of people that she had engaged with in the past and then bringing them over into her paid product. And she made a lot of money doing that. So that was really, really impressive. And I'm going to teach you that exact strategy plus a few others. So again, y'all, that happens next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's the Serve Lead Sell Masterclass. I want you to leave that experience with the information and knowledge on how to turn leads into clients, how to find your leads, how to turn those leads into clients without spending weeks and months nurturing, without overserving them, without nagging them. That's what we're going to be doing. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the information that you guys need right now. You need the web address. That's going to tell you everything that you need. That's at learn.fitprosconnect.com/SLS. Learn.fitprosconnect.com/SLS. It is a paid masterclass. You guys know, I just don't do free that often. I do these episodes for you guys every week, and I love doing them. I love being with you guys. I love it, answering your questions. But the truth is, free just doesn't transform. Free is not going to be the thing that really gets you where you need to be. You need to invest. You need to hold your own feet to the fire. You need to put some skin in the game in order to hold yourself responsible for making the changes and doing the things. So I don't love free for those reasons, and I don't do free when it comes to the masterclass. I just find that people don't show up when they register for free, so I don't do it. It is not expensive. It is very low cost for the amount of information you get next week. It is ridiculously low. I have people every time I run it tell me to raise the price. If anybody here has taken it already, tell me I'm wrong. It is a ridiculous value. The amount of money is just enough to get some skin in the game and get you to show up. It's not anything that anybody's getting rich on. This is not where I'm making my money in my business. So $47, learn.fitprosconnect.com/SLS. Get there, get registered. I want you to do that right now. And let me tell you why. You guys going and registering right now rather than waiting or kicking the can down the road or waiting till I've sent you 5 more emails, you're going to tell me how good of a job I did today in explaining this experience and what you get out of it. Not only that, but you will be committed. You will be all in, and you'll be ready to prepare, because I am doing some pre-lessons in there. There is some pre-homework that I'm assigning already. The group is already active. People are in there introducing themselves, networking. We are experimenting with a chat group this time that you can opt in for. So there's a lot going on already. And what I find is that these experiences, these 3-day master classes, they turn into like a party combined with like major bonding. So you're going to meet some of your business building best friends. You're going to get coaching. You're going to get consultation. Your registration, your $47 includes a one-on-one consultation with me, where I'm going to make sure that you're taking the right next steps away from the experience, and that you have got your next steps planned out properly. So coaching, consultation, networking, along with the lessons and the implementation sessions. All right, so that's what I've got for you today. You guys, let me know if you're excited about all of that. I'm really excited to share it with you. This is always a really great experience, and I hope you will go right now to learn.fitprosconnect.com/SLS and get registered. All right, y'all, so that's what I've got. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure that you're in the Grow Your Business for Fitness Instructors, Trainers, and Coaches group. No matter where you are, please make sure that you like this video so I know that you got something out of it. And I will see you next week in the Serve, Lead, Sell Masterclass. See you there.